audience. There we go. All right. Today, I'm going to demonstrate how you properly drive in Texas, as you can see here on my slideshow. Let's get started. So, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start driving your car. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the road for this demonstration so I can drive safely and not be distracted. All right, so we're about to come onto a busy street. First things first, you always yield to people coming your way. You don't just pull out all willy-nilly and just kind of, oh, well, forget about everybody else. I'm in a hurry, so I'm just gonna hop out on the road and pay no attention to the other drivers. You wait until you have an ample opportunity based on the speed of the other cars and based on the speed that you're comfortable with to get out on the road. So now I have an ample opportunity to pull out, so I'm going to. You may get the vehicle up to speed. Now I'm coming to a stoplight. So at a stoplight, typically, you know, common sense, you stop at the stoplight. Here we are stopping. Hopefully it's not a long one because I need to demonstrate getting on the tollway. So next we're going to enter highway driving procedures. Typically you want to pick a lane and stay there. You don't want to wander between lanes. If you're general rule of thumb, in Texas, Texans like to drive fast. So general rule of thumb, I mean, this is not a law. This is just, you know, most Texans kind of have a general understanding of this. You go at least 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit if you're going to be in the fast lane. If you're going to be in the fast lane at all, and let's say the speed limit's 75, you want to at least be going 80 to 85 miles an hour, or you're going to get tailgated. And that's just, you know, that's just the way us Texans are. So now I am approaching, please video, I am approaching the highway now, so you're gonna wanna accelerate to get onto the road. A lot of people want to just go slow when going on the on-ramp and then merge when you're merging onto a highway, so you need to, you know, get up to highway speeds, as I did, which is about 60 miles an hour is typically what I would say you should do when getting onto the on-ramp. So now I am in the far right lane. So this typically is the lane. If you're gonna be going slow, this would be the lane for you. The middle lane, you're gonna be going a little bit faster as I'm merging over to the middle lane. And now the far left lane, which is my favorite lane, and most Texans' favorite lane, you're gonna wanna go, see the speed limit here is what? Like 60 miles an hour. So I would recommend, I'm going 80, which is way too fast, so I'm gonna slow it down. I would recommend when it's 60 you said? 65. So I'm gonna set my cruise control to 70. That's at least 5 over. Well, this truck's going faster than me, so I'll probably bump it up to 75. Typically, if you're in the passing lane, passing lane it's in the name, it's the passing lane. It's not a lane for you to sit and camp out. And you know, a lot of drivers, I would say not from Texas, probably from California or somewhere else, they come to Texas and they move to Texas and they think, oh, I'll just drive in the passing lane and go the speed limit. No, and I'm about to quote from TexasDPS.com, which is where I got some of my information. It's one of my works cited. They even then, on the Texas DPS website, they say you have to adhere to the passing lane and use it for passing, not to just drive the speed limit. So it's what it's for. It's for passing. This lane right here, that is for passing, not for driving the speed limit. So next I'm gonna go over city driving. So driving in the city, right now I'm in Houston, but I'm from Dallas and I live in Dallas. I mean, Houston and Dallas. Drivers are typically gonna be a little bit more aggro, a little more irritated because they're used to being in traffic all the time. Typically you're gonna want to wake up, pay attention, and drive. If you're gonna drive in the city, you're gonna be prepared to drive. As far as merging in traffic, and if someone lets you in, you be courteous and you do a wave. If someone lets you over into their lane, you always do a wave out of respect for the other driver and to be courteous. It is my pet peeve when I let someone in and they don't give me a courteous wave. It's just disrespectful and rude. I mean, come on. Always, you know, pay attention when you're driving in the city. It's rough, it's gritty. I mean, people have zero forgiveness usually in the Dallas and the Houston area when it comes to driving. So if you're gonna drive and not, you know, mess around on your phone, not pay attention to the road and what's going on, I wouldn't even recommend driving, honestly. I would just stay at home. I got a lot of my information for this today from a website called www.sixt.com, and then another one I used was tripadvisor.com. Got some information there, and then I got a lot of my information from www.texasdps.com, which is the Department of Public Safety of Texas.
You're gonna take that exit.
Oh, I'm taking this exit. Okay. Make sure, and always when you're